Here we go. We're going to be dropping some truth bombs here. So I suppose a lot of you are going to know some of the things because I have been saying them in the Daily Spirit Vibes. I was told to keep those oracle cards here, okay, from today's Daily Spirit Vibe, and I was also to put the imprisonment card here also, okay. I have taken some notes because there's some things I cannot talk about. I'm do as I told, okay. So we're going to talk about the Kenyan bitch in England that's doing all this magic. Yeah, we're going to talk about that cunt, aren't we? Yeah, she's part of a fucking coven. Yeah, trying to get my daughter, my mother, my fucking cat. Yeah, come for us all. Yeah. How did you like that pain back last night? Not nice sticking fucking pins and voodoo dolls with me, is it? Now yesterday that cunt put spells on children in my daughter's class. Put spells and for them to turn on them, and everything the kids were turning on my daughter about was about me. But thank God my daughter is a very gifted fucking individual herself, in her own right, to be fucking fair. Naturally, she hasn't even been really properly trained, but naturally she's like this. But you see, the day before that, my guides, because my guides are fucking truly the best up there, 0111 as I said that, my guides had told me I was to get one of these for Eileen as well. Okay, I have one. It's to absorb the negative energy, and it's in a sphere, obviously, so it goes back. And I have sage in it. I was told to put sage in it. Now, I was told to put this into my daughter's bra to cover her heart centre. So my daughter went to school with this in her bra yesterday, and lo and behold, now I know why. Yeah, your shit didn't fucking work, bitch. It did not work. And then I was kind of questioning last night why. Well, because I know what they're doing with voodoo. They're trying to attack my good ovaries, so they're going for my fertility, so I can't reproduce any more children, any more divine souls. And I was wondering, why the fuck is this in my back right pocket? Because it was right behind my right ovary, so it makes a lot of sense. Bitch, you ain't come for my fertility. You're deluded. Deluded, yeah. The same one that's pregnant and banging up fucking heroin, ain't you, love? You dirty, dirty. And I'm just gonna quickly say this, you see, because a lot of people don't know. Like a few years ago, from a TV show, I discovered I descend from a gypsy woman. Now, some travellers here in Ireland know, because I showed them the link, they've watched it. A lot of people don't know that. I'm extremely proud about that, actually, by the way. And it made a lot of sense to me, because I never liked the injustice and discrimination that travellers have faced, especially in Ireland. What I've seen, I've never liked that. It's quite heartbreaking, some of the things I've seen myself and heard. Yeah, so it made a lot of sense of why I never liked travellers to be discriminated the way they are being discriminated. So, yeah, I got a word from you from my ancestor, love, because she's my ancestor, my great whatever grandmother, Phoebe Isaac. Yeah, she don't like you. She don't like you. We got a word for you. You're nothing but a dirty Bior. Yeah, Bior. Now, the werewolf out in Canada is going to tell you what that word means. Yeah, because we all know that you're in so much contact with each other. Yeah, so for 3 years you have done every type of spell to break up my relationship, to affect family fucking court. Yeah, suicidal spells, death spells, troublesome spells, voodoo, Jedi magic, what else there? Yeah, all the pain I've been getting, all the amount of money I've spent this year alone in having to go to see fucking specialists to try and help with the pain I'm in. Yeah, that's all caused by you, bitch, innit? All the pain's going back, love. It's not just going back to you, it's going back to the others in the coven, yeah? They're all getting it. You felt it last night, didn't you? Midnight. Something about witch's hour at midnight, isn't there? You got it. I know you got it, okay? You've sent people to fucking hate me. You've put magic on people all around me to turn against me in my fucking community. Now, some of these people, I've had to distance myself from, and I care about these people. But I've had to distance myself from them to protect them, to protect their children. So you don't do the same to them as what you're doing to me and my daughter. So for those people I'm going to send this video to, no, I truly care about you, but I'm actually protecting you by not being around you. Because there's a certain cunt that would have told her that I'm in contact with you, and they would have came for you and your kids. They would have, okay? And I can't have that in my conscience, no, and I've done that to people. Yeah, so you sent a lot of people, didn't you, Kenyan bitch? You sent a lot of people to fucking hate me and to come on my YouTube channel and hate me. Bitch, they ended up loving me. Oh, they ended up loving me. Backfired fucking spectacularly, didn't it, girl? Did ya? Yeah. You said done so much spell work on kids to turn on my daughter in school. You're one evil fuck. You believe reversal out of that, girl. So how's the trouble in your life? You had a row with your boyfriend yesterday, didn't you? The father of the child. He don't really like you taking heroin when you're pregnant. I mean, I don't fucking blame him. But yeah, you still do it, don't you? You do, because you're a whore. Well, I know you're a whore anyway. Yeah, for 3 years, you started doing spell work even in my family court with my daughter, with my ex-partner. You were doing spell work and all that. You did. I know you did. 3 years of this, you've been waging war against me. This war is ending now, love. Guess who's winning that war? It's not you. Fuck, it ain't you, bitch. It ain't you. You've paid people in the Congo to put suicidal spells on me with other people's fucking money. You got a right giggle out of that, didn't you? I'm telling you, girl. There's a saying that we say in my country. You might say it in other countries. Yeah, I presume they would say it in the UK, but I don't know whether you know it. She who laughs last will laugh the longest. And I'm telling you, love, I'm going to be breaking my hole in these coming days. I can't fucking wait for it. Yeah. You put energy on my car. You wanted me dead in a car crash. You put energy on for people to crash into me. Now, fair enough, someone did kind of crash into my car and do damage to my car, but thank fuck I wasn't in it. Now, in the last few days, I've had minor escapes of people crashing into me. But thankfully, I'm only going down the one-way street in my fucking little village where you can't go fast, so I was able to slap on my brakes, but that's what you're trying to do to me. You're going to have to get it through your junkie's brain, your freaking nature. You're never going to be able to kill me, yeah? Do whatever hocus pocus you want, you ain't ever going to be able to fucking kill me. Never. I am not the one who's going to die here. I'm not the one who's going to die here, yeah? So now that's her. That's her. That's the Kenyan cunt in England. In London, actually. In London. Has your father not fucking, did the penny not dropped with that man? How he has become so sick? Has that not dropped yet with him? Or who's putting sickness on him? The people that he loves. Yeah, that's what evil do. Because you're an evil bastard. And what you did, you evil bastard, you put spell work on that so-called friend of mine. Let's call this friend the werewolf. The werewolf from Callan. Yeah, I'm going to call her the werewolf from Callan. I like that fucking name. The dirty bastard who went along and betrayed me spectacularly. Started telling you everything you wanted to know about me, giving you information about my daughter, times my daughter's in school, leave school, everything. Everything. She's played a major part in what came to my daughter. She's suffering alright. Yeah, she's suffering alright. Everything. Everything has been reversed. Her car, everything. Now werewolf. How was the vomiting and the diarrhea? You see, don't mess with a fucking person that's really powerful in manifestation. Because I can manifest anything the fuck I want to manifest. But I'll only do it to people who do me wrong. Yeah. I only do it to those type of people. So this bad werewolf, desperate, brought in all these kids into the world and decided to betray me for a bit of free weed and money. Yeah, you're a jealous bastard, ain't you? Yeah. You double-crossed me. There you were, sending me screenshots of my ex-partner and his wife and everything that's on their Facebook page. And now you're best friends with them. They're gonna fucking know now what you did, innit? I have got fucking heaps of screenshots of all you've done and said. Yeah, you're double-crossing a lot of people here, girl, ain't you? Yeah, that's all gonna get revealed now as well. Massive trouble coming for you. But that's karma. You're gonna rebut me so, yeah. So yeah, you went and told him all this information about me, everything I said, done, felt, you did it, you betrayed me in the most spectacular way. All you manifest is betrayals in your own life and I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Playing both sides of the fence, didn't you? You did, girl, you did. You stole the shit out of my house, didn't you, you fucking thief? You stole it quite a bit, actually. I was so good to you. Everyone knows how good I was to you. You manifested sickness for yourself. Now, I made it quite clear. I don't want anyone else to suffer in your household. You see, I had a choice there, girl. I could have cursed your ancestors and your kids. Or I could have gave them a blessing. But you see, I'm not an evil bastard. You have made my child deliberately suffer, knowing damn well. I'm not going to make your children suffer. No, I asked for blessings to come to your children because, to be fair, I think they're suffering enough with who you are. That's a fact. So yeah, I had the choice. I decided to bless your children. And your great-grandparents, the day after I discovered what you did, your great-grandmother, who I'm fucking related to distantly, she's related to my grandmother, she came to me apologising. And your great-grandfather, they came to me apologising. And like straight away I was like, it's not your fucking fault. Do you know what I mean? Because your ancestors of all know how good I was to you. Now I also had a choice with them. I could have had them cursed, or I could have sent them blessings. I blessed them too. But you're never going to get a blessing from my mouth. You're going to suffer for what you've done to me. And I think like even with all those demons attached to you, you're already suffering. But I'm promising you, you dirty werewolf, you're going to suffer a hell of a lot. Yeah. Yeah, lots of vomiting and diarrhea there, isn't there, love? Yeah, you're a rat, ain't you, girl? We know you're a rat, like what you done to me, but like you openly admit about ratting on the father of your own children with the police and with the guards. So anyone want to be careful dealing with you, because you got a fucking mouth as big as your fucking dowel, haven't you, love? You do. You fucking do. You do. You're very proud of it as well. Let's just see how proud you're going to be about what's coming in these days for you, love. Because you see, you're a fucking shit mother. You brought all this suffering to your family. Now I could, if I was anything like you, I could have had them cursed. They would have had to suffer. But you know what? I have to be able to sleep at night. I wouldn't be able to do that to innocent children. But look what you did to my innocent child. Yeah, you know damn well spell work was being done on my child and me. And did you come warn me? Oh, no. I laughed about it behind me back. Well, I'm telling you, love, like fucking Kenyan bitch that you talk to so much, I'm going to have the last laugh. I am. The divine's making sure I have that last laugh. Yeah, so you done all this. You went and contacted that fucking Kenyan bitch. Oh, top dog. She wants to be top dog here. Dog, alright, love. You're a dog. Dogs are lying, but you're not lying anyway. There's not one person here that's lying that I'm going to be talking about, actually. And I hate this loyalty. I fucking hate it with a passion, because I'm loyal to people, but yeah, hey ho. So yeah, you started giving the information to my ex, didn't you? You went out of your way to contact him and them. You wanted to be centre of attention. You were so jealous of me and my gifts. So what the fuck? There's no need for that shit. I have a lot of things to do. So now, we're going to go to my daughter's father. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to say a whole lot about him, to be fair. Okay? He's got mental health, he's got his own issues. I never wanted to see any bad come to him, ever. Because I love him like a brother. Not enough with him, but I love him like a fucking brother. He is. I spent 6 years with that man. I had a child, my only one child with him. I would never want to see any suffering come to him, or any pain come to him. But suffering and pain is coming to him, ain't that right? So now I want to go to his ugly wife, who actually the first name is the same name as my childhood dog. So we're going to call her the dog, because that's what she is, and she's an ugly dog, to be fair. Yeah, the dog. The fucking ugly dog. You set up my fucking daughter's father with drugs, didn't you? You set him up because you wanted to get rid of him because you were cheating on him, weren't you, love? You set him up with drugs. You were cheating on him with a baldy bastard, weren't you? I'm getting to that baldy bastard. We're going to call him, though, he's coming next, believe me. We're going to call him the baldy pimp. He's coming next, though. Yeah, the baldy fucking pimp. You got him a beating, didn't you? You did, you set him up. You and Baldy set him up, didn't you? So he had no choice to go on the run. Now you tell me, love, what do you think that's going to do to his two daughters? My two girls. My daughter and my big girl, his other daughter. What do you think that's going to do to them? You have deliberately, from the moment you met him, tried to exclude my two girls from their father's life just so you can have a father for all those fucking kids with all the different fucking fathers. You didn't give two fucks about the pain and suffering that you have brought to my children. My child and my stepdaughter, yeah? Because she's been in my life 16 years. She was 4 years of age when I met her dad. It's just because she didn't give me any stretch marks and I didn't care does not mean I don't love her any different, because I love the bones of that child. You brought a lot of pain and suffering to those two girls, and you ain't gonna get away from it by me. Oh fuck no, bitch. Nah. You've inflicted way too fucking much. You've told so many lies about me. What did you do yesterday, dog? Yeah. You went and you're talking to the Kenyan, didn't you? And you've asked that Kenyan to put a death spell on my daughter's father, didn't you, love? To get him out of the way. You did. You told that Kenyan bitch, you scratch my back and I'm going to scratch yours. So now you're going to come and you're going to do something for me for that Kenyan bitch. You're going to cause physical harm outside my home for that Kenyan bitch. I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. Two devils scratching each other's backs. Yeah, you put a fucking death spell on my daughter's father to have him out of the way. I reverse that. Because I don't want to see that happening to my daughter's father. No, regardless. I don't want to see that happen to anybody. Regardless of what's going on. But you see, you're setting people up. And who wants drugs that you set them up with, love? Who wants those drugs? Yeah. I grew up with some of those people, didn't I? Yeah, I've got great time for those people. You did. You set them up. You fucking made the wrong move there, love, didn't you? Oh, you did. You did. You did. Yeah, you're gonna suffer. Imprisonment, mother, persecution, trust and faith, authority figures. So now you three fucking bitches so far, you're all mothers, aren't you? Yeah, you're mothers. So now we're going to go to the heroin addict across the road from me, who for months as well has been going back telling all my movements to my daughter's father and the wife, even though they're not together now. To everything. Love, I'm wearing a blue pair of knickers today with flowers on them. Would you like to go take notes there, love, would you? Don't know who wants to know everything about my business, because it ain't none of your business, but you feel it's going to be your business. Well, now I'm sticking my nose into you, you prostitute. Yeah. You're walking up and down our road, aren't you, selling your body for heroin, being put out in the street by the man who claims to love you. Oh, I'm coming to him last. Oh, I'm coming for him. He's going to be very sorry. He ever stuck his nose and tried to do anything to me. My daughter. Yeah. He's going to be very fucking sorry. You see, your child is in care, love. You think you're ever getting that child out of care? Forget about it. You can all forget about your children. Because a lot of your kids are going to be going into care. And you know what? That is truly the best place for those kids. 17, as I say that. Synchronicity is that, yeah. Yeah, I feel sorry for you because you're vulnerable. You're a drug addict. And you're being fucking used and abused. The last two men you've been with have pimped you out for drugs for them. And they don't love you, love. You have no self-worth. You want to get yourself clean and sort out your life. And start to have a look at what's around you. They're just using you. Because he don't give a fuck about you. He has lots of women. Besides the woman and the child, you know what I mean? Like, and he's vile. He is vile. We're going to call him the baldy pimp. Yeah, we're coming for the baldy pimp now. Yeah, you see, baldy fucking pimp. I know what you've done to my daughter's father. Oh, I know you've set him up. I know you've got him not beaten. I know. But it's not just him that you set up. Who wanted the drugs that you set him up with? Yeah. You know who wanted those drugs, didn't you? You're fucking related to him, aren't you? No loyalty. I mean, you're a travelling man, apparently. But you're not a full traveller, are you? No, you're just a fucking Mongol. Because at least travellers are fucking loyal people. You're a fucking Mongol is what you are. So now pimp. Yeah, you baldy prick. Inadvertently, by your actions, you just brought pain and suffering to my daughter. I'm a mother. I am a real mother. Not the mothers that are screwing. They don't give two fucks about the kids. I give a fuck about my kid. She's my entire world. You think you're going to bring that pain and suffering to my 12-year-old daughter's heart and think I'm going to do everything within my power. Everything. With all my abilities to bring you down. I'm bringing you down. With the truth. Oh, with the fucking truth. Because there's a lot of people going to know what you've really been doing to your family members. Setting them up with their enemies. Betrayal never comes from strangers, does it? Just like my friend, the werewolf, never comes from strangers. Yeah, you're putting the women on the fucking street, ain't you? Having her walking up and down my fucking road, selling herself to get you fucking heroin. You're some man, ain't you? You're some fucking man. You're just a pimp. The poor girl thinks you love her. Please. If a man loved you, he wouldn't be doing this to you. He wouldn't make you go out and sell yourself to get him drugs. That's not what men who love you do. So if you actually even loved yourself, girl, you'd get that you'd kick that cunt to the curb. You will though, I know you will. Yeah, so you double crossed your own cousin, didn't you? Fat boy. Yeah. Cousin on your mother's side of the family. You're a fucking mongrel. You've set people up with that person's drugs. I don't give a fuck. I've known. It's nothing got to do with me. I'm not a part of any of this. But I know the truth. And hey ho. But the divine works through me because I'm not afraid of none of you. And I will speak my fucking truth. I don't give two fucks about anyone. There's only one person, besides my child and my family, clearly, because I love them. Besides all them, there's only one person gets to tell me what to do, and that man is up there. And I will do what he wants me to do. See, I have trust and faith. I'm very much spiritually protected from your persecution. So what you're trying to do to me, watching me. I saw you, you baldy prick, looking back in your mirror at me up in Lidl's. Do you think I didn't know? Do you think I didn't know? See, you're the ones who are all on drugs, fucked up. You don't even fucking see the truth of what's going on. I'm not on any drugs. Do you realise that? I think you're going to you've underestimated me and my abilities here. And I think that's going to be your sorriest thing that you ever fucking did. No. I have a good idea why you got involved in this, you baldy bastard. Because between me and you know I've been searching for a missing person from Kilkenny for quite a number of years. Using my psychic abilities to help try find this person. Now I know you murdered him. And you know I know you murdered him. So I know why you're doing this. It's part of that, isn't it? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you something, you baldy fuck. I'm going to leave no stone uncovered to find that person's body. So there's a murder investigation. And you go down for exactly what you did to him. Now, I only got involved in this, and I'll tell you why. I was sitting at my kitchen one day, washing up. And I had to listen to that poor man's mother on the radio, who is now past the spirit, God rest her soul. I had to listen to that mother break down about her son being missing. And I cried and cried because I'm a mother. And I could only imagine what that was doing to her if that was to happen to my daughter. Because I have empathy, you see. I'm not a psychopath like you. I had empathy. And that was the reason why I was doing it. I wanted to find his body. To bring peace to her. Now she's in the spirit world, she has peace. But he still has family members here that don't know the truth about what happened. I promise you, you baldy fuck, I'm going to find his body. I know I'm going to find his body. And I know you're going down for his murder. And I can't wait for it. I cannot wait for it. So you see, guys, you really actually all did mess with the wrong person here. You're going to be sorry. You're going to be all very, 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 very sorry. You decided to persecute me, and my family, and the people that my children love. You know, I'm not in love with that person. But I spent 6 years with that person and had a child with that person. And I do like him, love him like a brother. I don't want to see any harm come to him. I would not have done what you've done to him. Regardless of what that man's done to me, because he didn't always treat me fucker right, believe me. But I'm not an evil bastard. I'm not an evil bastard, so I'm going to be using the goddamn gifts he gave me to the best of my abilities. I have God on my side. I have many, many spirits. I have that missing person by my side. And with the will of God, I'm going to find that. And you're going to spend an awful long time in prison for what you did to him. You're going to suffer. And I'm going to make sure you're going to suffer. And every bit of suffering you brought to me for the last 7 or 8 months, I promise you, you're going to have more than 7 or 8 years of suffering. That's how karma works. So, all you fuck faces, you take care now, won't you? Do what you're going to do. Tempt fate. Do what you like. Couldn't give a fuck. But I know one short thing. This is a spiritual war that's starting with a bit of spell work from a jealous fucking Kenyan that's ended up in severe trouble here. For me. Not one of you are going to win. Not one of you. You're all going to suffer. I have a bottle of champagne there. That champagne's coming out any day. I'm going to be cracking it up, and I don't really drink, actually. I don't even like champagne. But fuck it, Bolly. I'm going to have it. I'm going to have it for y'all. So there you go. Imprisonment, mothers, persecution, with 30 figures. Have trust and faith. And that's what I do have. I have undeniable trust and faith in God. You see, that's how I have such a strong connection to God. That's how God works through me. And Satan works through ye. I don't give a fuck about saying, I'll look every one of you motherfuckers straight in the eye. So you're doing all this by my back like sneaky fucks thinking I didn't know. I know. I've always known. One by one, you were shown to me. So there's not a lot more to say. Think very wisely of your next steps. Divine is watching me. And I don't think it's just the divine that's watching me. Take care.